All right. So, anything else?
I'm trying to find the stuff.
All the items? I've got it, if you want me to.
To be honest, I worked pretty hard to find this note, so I would actually love to.
See the fruit of your labor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Grog, by the way, just to set the scene, Grog is eating some fish from one of the barrels.
Oh, good.
Some of that
rotted
real
fish.
gross,
Yeah.
warm.
Whatever
The lobster's overcooked.
whatever
Briny.
Gobi was cooking is making my mouth water. I can smell it coming
Oh, I
up.
forgot
That's
about
right.
that.
What was it again?
Yeah,
Cool,
I
right?
hacked off a bit of the pool. I
Mm-hmm.
hopped.
I hop.
Oh, yeah.
But I
IHOP?
was waylaid from my cooking
Melee.
to bring lemons up to this
This
portion of
quarter
the
deck.
Yeah, right here, and I rubbed
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the.
I think it was limes.
Oh, limes, yeah. So
Sherby.
how much time has passed
So,
since I started cooking?
since you
Time
started.
has passed.
So that I can know if it's overcooked or not.
Oh gosh.
No, it's I mean,
No.
it's
Can we
it's
see performance
instantaneous.
check
Yeah, can you
for
roll?
how good the food
survival?
is going to be?
Yeah, can you roll for how well?
What do you want that to be? Medicine, survival, nature?
Make it survival.
What are you cooking?
Survival. A little bit of that cool
Survival
that we
food.
killed, the big lobster thing.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Quavo's excited to eat.
Fish with some lime might be
Okay,
better.
11.
No, which is
11?
a huge
11?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay.
No.
Is there enough for everybody?
It's a little
There's enough
rubbery.
for everybody. Yeah, it's a
like
little rubbery. There's some parts that are
Eat
a little
up.
undercooked,
Eat up.
but it's not
Come
bad.
on.
a shit.
Come here, Quavo.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to eat this thing. Yep. Come here.
So did you devein this?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Open up. Alright.
So it's the middle of the night, because you guys got to the Reckless Lady like around nighttime. It was around dusk as you were pulling into Stark Harbor, excuse me. And then you took the Reckless Lady, and so now it's like probably midnight-ish.
And we're still in port.
You're
Midnight
still
overstay.
boarded, but yeah, the ship is yours now, and with no sign of any sort of disturbance.
Yeah, what's the nightlife scene in Stark Harbor?
Yeah.
It's pretty grim.
Okay, so it's like not a lot of lights.
No, it's honestly looking pretty spooky.
Ooh.
Spooky. Wow.
We investigate Dark Harbor. No.
Well, he loves spookiness.
Where?
Yeah, joke's on you.
Where are
That's my
we're
nightlife
trying to
choice.
leave again and go to
Not
top left.
playing.
Oh.
Because we're here in Stark Harbor.
Ah,
And this
yes.
is. Did you say this was the river that we went down?
Yep.
Yeah, so we
you
kind of like
guys-
went up and around, right?
Well, you were so you were at Malachi School. You probably met Corvus around here.
Okay.
The mole down
Vinny.
here, and then down to Stark Harbor.
Okay. And then Nod's playing. Entry is there,
Correct.
to our knowledge. And we need a seafaring boat to get to that,
Is this?
Which is what we are.
Yeah.
which is what we have.
Okay.
Ah, shoot.
What are we gonna do?
Well, specifically, we needed
Exactly,
a.
Gobi. Well, I guess you're right.
Jeez.
That makes sense.
More specifically, we needed a Nod's plane.
What was? Does anybody have the like letter that we found that said something about when the ship needed to be like fully staffed in or whatever? You remember that?
Is there a letter?
Yeah, we were gonna go
I think it was maybe scrawled on the map or something.
to the wait,
Because I
the
think
Cape of Exile.
I mean we do you want us to do we have some narration or should we discuss what we've learned now? Should we get into role playing or should we wait?
You can, yeah. I
I'm
mean,
in
what do you
role
mean?
playing.
Any
Great.
I mean, if
like? Do you have
guys-
questions? Like, what do you mean? Do you have any?
Where are we actually going? You know.
So
Oh, yeah. Where are we going?
do you have that note that we found? Do you know what I'm talking
I can
about?
reread it. It said, where is it? Oh, here it is. It's a note just that was on Captain Gravy Bones that said, "Reckless Lady to be fully manned at the Cape of Exile in 1 week."
Oh, I found the note in my
Oh, there.
fully manned at Cape of Exile in a week.
Yeah,
so
but we've got a couple of days. before-
Captain Gravy Bones had this note on him.
Right.
Said, the Reckless Lady, which is our ship now, is to be fully manned at the Cape of Exile in 1 week. Do we know anything about the Cape of Exile?
Can't say I know anything about the Cape Exile.
Well, we did just find this map.
Based on the map, it looks like it's near Desolation Cove.
Aye. And I can't help but notice this map has 3 locations circled. I'm wondering,
He also has circles.
And
If,
Strata City's already marked off.
perhaps because we killed the Brass Wraith,
My
maybe the other 3, or the other 2 sources of eternal life, we could find at Nod's Plain, where we were intending on heading.
That's right.
Great heading from
That's right.
by Mark Flint,
Yes.
Come on.
PFB. And
Big fucking boys.
looks like the last one could be at the Gilded Palace of Sin, which is right next to the Cape of Exile.
Sin. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's getting pretty serious.
So,
Corvus, how long of a journey do we have ahead of us to get to first Nod's Plain, and then, by your estimate, from Nod's Plain to the Cape of Exile? I mean, can we go to Nod's Plain and the Cape of Exile in a week?
Well, I'm sure you could probably get there in 1 week. I think we probably have about a night's journey to Nod's Plain. And then maybe a couple days journey to the Cape of Exile. So it depends on how long it's going to take you to take care of your business in Nod's Plain.
I think we can take care of it.
I don't think we have that much business.
No, I didn't. We're
No,
just.
it's just like my dad.
Yeah, it's just like, I think
We're
we
just
have
gonna pick him up and then we can go.
Oh, I thought we had to kill your
Don't we? Oh.
We'll
But
see.
aren't we gonna have to kill something in Nod's Plain?
I mean,
Because
well,
it's
Nobody's
Definitely
killing
not
Nod's
my
dad.
dad.
It might be
Definitely
it might be
not my
Gron's
I
dad.
apologize. I wasn't being.
We can definitely kill something
No.
with my dad.
Perfect. Yes.
Using your dad
Yeah, no.
is a
What are
weapon.
the creatures
I
of
would never
eternal
use my
life?
dad.
I could be wrong.
Well, the other thing is, I don't think it really, like, this note just says we need to get, it's expected there in a week, fully manned.
Yeah.
That could be a free pass in if we get there right on time and they recognize the ship. But, I think we could probably find another way if needed.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at that.
Hey.
I've always wanted to visit Vesturbro.
Disturbia.
Vesturbia. Vesterbro.
Yeah, why? What's there?
Well, it's just south of Salinas Valley, and I just figure we've got a decent.
Whose valley?
Salinas.
Cool.
Salinas.
Later.
I agree. I mean, we can obviously plan around getting there
Shoot for
at a week. Right on a week. We don't want to get there early either.
Right. if we get
Heavens,
there early,
no.
it might be suspicious.
I mean, who's to say it's going to be hard? We could get to Nod's Plain, and it could just be a goblin.
Maybe the secret source of eternal life is just a rabbit.
Yeah. We don't know for
Just do a
certain.
quick mercy
Nobody would
killing.
expect it.
We could be in and out, and we might have to kill some time. And well, hell,
Oh, we'll
just
kill
west
time.
is paradise.
We'll have to
We'll
kill
get my
We'll
dad
kill
and we'll
time.
kill time.
the concept of time.
Good answer.
Oh,
wow.
dear.
I mean, if we have time
That
to
seems like an undertaking.
kill,
Grog sees Quavo go pale.
This is not Quavo's first interaction with the concept of time.
We're sure about this, lads.
Corvus, do you know anything about the Gilded Palace of Sin? It could be our
sounds
final
awesome.
destination.
And scary.
We could die.
I've heard of it. I don't know much about what goes on there, but I know it's probably an evil place.
That's
His eyes
Sorry, did
His
you
eyes
as
get
wide as
wide.
we've ever
His
Long
beak,
drag.
his beak right up in your face.
Corvus gets inside his face.
That's a funny thought.
He goes, dangerous place.
You get that, kid?
Alright, so
Through your skull.
we chart a course for Nod's Plain then.
All right.
I
All
have a
right.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than Grog's dad, we're just gonna go and then do we know like what we're gonna find or like what we're looking for? We just gonna do really the thing that we normally do, which is show up to a place and then wander about and try and find our way through it, and then hopefully nothing bad happens.
Well,
So go ahead now, big fella.
Big fella.
do you mind?
Please,
I insist.
please, be my guest.
No, I couldn't. But if you insist. So my dad, healed now. Grog looks over at Corvus, very
Corvus,
reassuringly. It's like,
This has been a very productive conversation.
Corvus is kind of looking around. He lights another cigarette.
He's got a lot.
And
This group is making him
Yeah, that's so funny.
and so Corvus says, now I do have some sort of an idea of how this is gonna work. Of once we get to Nod's Plain. You see, fellas, everybody out there is looking for you guys as a group. But individually, you're just another person. You're just another citizen. And so, here's what I propose.
You're saying we're stronger alone?
For a moment, in order to get into Nod's Plain,
Interesting message, Corvus.
He wants to ask.
here's everybody listening.
Grog is like going through the barrels.
I could give us a minute.
Grog, what you got over there?
Can I?
Yeah, I think I'll need a line.
Yes.
What you got over there?
Is everyone listening?
Cool's done. Everybody, come over here now.
Oh my
So
god.
Oh, is this live?
A hint of laugh.
What's with that?
When you're done.
It's riddled
You want
with
some of
gold.
Riddled.
Okay.
I want that.
I gotta use.
Then he dropped your broccoli on the poop deck, son.
Right on the map.
Mind yourself. Alright, Corvus, what was you
Mind
saying?
yourself.
Sorry, lad, I'm a wee bit peckish after all the adventure.
The ship's bringing out the pirate.
A new side.
Whitaker.
This is the most. Yeah, I was about to say this is the most talking to Whitaker's ever
He
been.
has food poisoning.
Batten down the hatches, lads.
That's the salty sea.
It makes a man mad.
All right. So as I was saying,
They say you've never seen a man till you've seen him at sea.
But we met you at sea.
That's right.
Anyway, Corvus, you were about to say something.
I insist. Go ahead.
oh, thank you.
You got
big
any
fella.
more of
You
those
insist.
cigarettes?
All right. So as I was saying, so here's the thing. How it's gonna work, how I think it should work once we get to Nod's Plain, is that there's gonna be a large gate coming right off the harbor that'll lead us into Nod's Plain. Now, they're gonna recognize the ship. They're gonna know it's the Reckless Lady, but everybody's gonna be too stupid, man, in that. Everybody working there is gonna be too stupid to realize that the Reckless Lady's not supposed to be there. So they're gonna see it's the Reckless Lady, and they're gonna let us in because they recognize the ship.
They're just gonna, they're just all dumb.
However,
Well, I'll take his word.
they'll let us in the gate, but every ship
Here we are.
has to go through mandatory prisoner inventory inspection. Now, that could just be... I think that's exactly what it's called. Now, there should be a lot going on, and only, one or two or so guards that will be checking the ship. So, as long as we just eliminate them quickly and quietly, I think we should be able to get through there without any sort of a ruckus. And then, that is when I propose that the 5 of you are going to need to act as prisoners being taken to Nod's Plane. But you're going to need to split up into different groups, and you will be unarmed and you will be put into a cell. But I will be able to act as a guard. I know these parts, I know these people, and I know how to blend in, and I know how to act as a guard. So you will only be in a cell for a moment, and then I'll make sure all of you get released and freed, and I'll hide your equipment somewhere in the prison, but from then on, I'm afraid that's as much as I know about where to point you.
Grog slipping down some cool. Wait. Didn't you say you've never been here?
I've never been, but I know how it works.
Alright. Maybe I'm just mincing your words. But you said you know these parts.
Because
That
I know the
seems to
people,
imply-
not the parts. I know the people. And I know.
Okay. So you know the people's parts.
Yeah, I know the people's parts.
Very cool.
Oh, the man works for Trask. He's got to know what Trask's like.
Worked.
To be determined.
Nah, I trust them. Alright. We're prisoners.
Do you think there's any way we could buy off the guards at the gate rather than killing them?
Or could we start our charade at that stage? Where we are prisoners? Could you say, look, it's the prisoner inventory inspection.
They're gonna see the 5 of you guys together, and they're gonna know.
Too obvious.
Boy,
They're gonna
And
kill you
also
on the
feathers,
spot.
we
these
did
are-
have one very good idea yesterday. Underwater.
Underwater.
We could breathe.
I don't hate the idea of it. Now, because they are dumb, as you've mentioned, how would they respond to a crewless, reckless lady coming to dock in their port?
The only people that are gonna know that it's crewless are the people that
Are
come.
clueless.
There's something.
That's
It
a
is
saying.
something.
That's a saying. I've heard that in my travels.
Quavo seems well traveled.
I trust Quavo.
Thank you.
The only people that are gonna inspect the ship are gonna be 2 or 3 people. So once we get them out of the way,
You think they're coming on board?
they're gonna come on board, check it out. You're gonna make do with them, and then
Listen,
Right.
fellas.
we'll be able to
I
just
do.
go
These
right
are
on.
these are guards at an unjust prison.
That's right.
I say, and knowing myself as well, I'm not gonna like them very much. They have it coming.
You're prescriptively deciding that it's okay to kill them.
Yeah,
All right.
based on the circumstances there.
I'm on board.
And Corvus's, recommendation.
Camera pans to Quavo's only clenched fist.
Arthur meme.
I take a sip of my tea and say, fuck 'em.
That's great.
That's what I'm looking for, guys.
It's perfect.
Oh, and one more thing. I did just want to say, Buddy Knock Flint told us to go to Nod's Plane next. In his last words to us, which were, find Nod's Plane, love once more, be safe, love you.
Did he say love once more, or did he say love
Yeah, well, that's the end
an
of...
additional time?
No, he said love once more.
Love?
That was after a few other love yous earlier in the message.
I see.
Love you too. Not sure we're taking me, probably to Trask. He would have killed me if not. Love you. Find Nod's Plane. Love once more. Be safe. Love you.
That sounds like him.
Which is why we're Buddy Knock Flint's boys.
That's why we're Buddy Knox Flint's boys.
And if he wants us to go to Nod's Plane, I've been given reason not to trust a great many people, but I trust that man.
Here.
Hey.
Alright.
Does anyone know how to work a boat?
Yeah, that's my question too.
Last couple
I
times I've
lived
been
on an
on a
island,
boat.
but No boats.
Well, we boated once before. Cause
Yeah,
we
been
went
on a boat. I
No,
didn't say I
we
had
came
been
on a boat, and that one was magically piloted. Then we've been on a second boat, and that one we took to get the medicine.
You know, boys, I think I can steer the ship if you boys want to get some rest.
The whole
All right.
ship?
Yeah, I think I can handle it myself. You guys,
If you say
What? Could you talk us through it? We're just curious.
I'm gonna take the
Do
anchor
you need
up
help
here.
with how?
Yeah, how about you take the anchor up?
With the capstan?
Yeah, with the
I was just
capstan.
saying, I've been on a boat, but I don't get it. Oh, anchor. All right.
And then how about you boys help me with the sail?
Capstan.
And then,
I'm gonna walk it through.
all right, so you guys help Corvus get the boat ready to
I don't
go.
think I can draw a mental picture until I
Until
hear
you
him
know.
describe in detail how he prepares this boat.
Okay, so he's offering you guys a long rest.
Oh,
If you'd
yeah.
like to take a long rest.
Before I long rest,
Yeah,
I
so
am
you-
going
so-
to.
well, so
yeah, is this our quarters?
Yeah, those are
good
your
looking
quarters.
bed. I'm going to take my
Oh,
orb
thank God.
and I am going
I'll
to
take it.
cast reduce on it twice.
Oh.
On
You're-
your orb?
On my orb,
Okay.
I'm going to cast reduce on it 2 times to quarter its size. Something the size of a marble.
Wait, you quarter it twice, but you
Well,
quarter the
no, I
quarter,
have it
so you
once.
16th it.
No, I have it twice.
Oh.
So I'm gonna get it to a quarter of its size.
Ah, gotcha!
Whoa!
You can't find the orb.
So I do that.
It's too small.
Let's
You
see.
dropped the orb.
Let me see. Does that stay?
It's gone.
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Never mind. I won't be able to concentrate overnight on it. Or will I?
It lasts 1 minute.
So
Lasts 1 minute?
Oh, that's not a or
It's you can
Concentration
concentrate up to
and
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can do that.
Yeah, but like, what was happening?
Oh,
Hey,
just
why'd your
practicing.
orb get small?
I stick it in my ass.
And then
Reluctant
1 minute
way.
passes. Go time.
God forbid.
Immediately falls asleep.
It's an old dwarven sleep remedy.
What?
Well, never mind. I do that anyways, but then it just comes back to normal size.
Oh, good.
And I look over my scrolls, my text.
That's good.
Whoa!
Too big, too big, too big! Reduce, reduce, reduce!
I thought I only halved it once.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, so throughout, so Corvus before you guys go to bed, he kind of teaches everybody how to use the ship, and then you guys take turns throughout the night, kind of steering, like take shifts, steering the ship. So Corvus gets some rest too.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so
As we're
Yeah.
going in the night, I want to gaze into my orb and see if I can contact a perhaps the spirit of a some sort of naval captain from days old, and I want to borrow some of his knowledge to gain proficiency in sea vehicles to perhaps chart us a quicker course and maybe angle the sails in a way that gets us there faster.
okay.
Good answer.
So I just gained proficiency from
Yeah.
this ghost that
You don't
I
want
have
to roleplay that
communed
moment?
with.
Yeah, what did he sound like?
What's his name?
You gazed into
My
Goopy's orb?
Oh, yeah.
You mind? Just let me know when you're done.
I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry, mine's not working. I gaze in and
It's busy.
I search through a library of ghosts and contact Captain Saul T middle initial Dogden.
Okay.
Captain Saul T Dogden.
Dogden.
Good.
And
Yarg.
he says, "Well, I used to sail these waters a lot. There's a little gap up there. You just gotta go right through it." And so I do that.
That's good.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Cool.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
You are a boat now.
So you've turned into a boat.
This is just in the middle of the night. Nobody can see this happening.
Yeah.
I'm just having a blast steering the ship by myself.
That's amazing. So you up the speed a few knots and
Shave like 3 minutes off our time.
That's huge.
you shave a few hours off probably.
Hell yeah.
We'll give you like
So we get
2
a
hours
short
off.
rest.
Yeah.
Are you freaking serious?
Guys, we're here. No, you still get a long rest.
Cool. I just wanted to use that spell. I don't think I'm ever gonna use it again.
That was dope.
Is that communion with pirates?
Commune with pirates.
It's a cantrip.
Good answer. Good
You
answer.
guys are all asleep.
Everything I know
No wind is
about
blowing through your hair.
boats, I
It's
know
like
from Sea
relatively
of
calm
Thieves.
waters.
Thriving.
Yeah, somehow the boat's rocking. It's flat
totally flat.
ocean.
Hydraulics in the boat.
So as Grog wakes up, he looks around and sees everyone else asleep and sees some light peeking through the boards of the ship. And it's the next day, please.
He sure does. I have like almost exactly that. Not Grog, but yeah. I
Grog
do
wipes
have
his
the
eyes.
seeing the light peek through the boards of the ship.
Grog isn't there.
And so
Oh, are you guys awake?
yeah, so you guys kind of
What
make your way.
Sorry. Are you guys awake?
So you guys make your way out to the deck, and before you see. So yeah, the first lights of morning
Who's
are.
steering this?
You're down in the basement.
Wait,
That's the basement.
Main deck.
this is the main deck?
Main deck.
Oh, I
Main
can't
deck.
So you just ran down the stairs away from us.
Good morning.
So you see before you, yeah, like it's just this kind of desert wasteland, but there's this like large stone kind of gate and wall, almost like a Attack on Titan style. This large wall kind of surrounding it, and there's this, yeah, inside that harbor, that little notched harbor on your map there, that is kind of where the ship is heading into now, and there's a large gate in the water that you can see ahead of you is like kind of slowly opening, and there are like some other little ships and stuff, and so you can see the gate is open.
Did you say that wall? Does that extend out to like the shoreline? Like there's just a wall, or do I just see that? Like, is there like this Attack on Titan style wall, like
I get
on
it's
the
like
shoreline?
oh
Or is it in the water?
no, it's on the shoreline too.
Okay.
It like extends into the
wow.
water.
Is this wall like just flat gray, or is there anything on the wall? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's just like stone.
Okay,
Like a
cool.
stone wall.
Stone.
So yeah.
Giraffe.
Stone.
We're all level 5, right?
You're
I
all
think
level 5.
Grog, is kind of like looking around at everyone as we're getting closer, and just kind of goes, should we be on the deck right now?
What is happening to me?
Why is everyone pointing guns at me?
I knew.
No, shouldn't we go below deck for this? Aren't we supposed to kind of be sneaky?
Corvus, can you pilot
Corvus.
this thing in?
What were you saying?
Yeah. So, fellas, yeah. How would you head down into the what's that next one down called?
The lower deck.
The lower deck. So here's what I propose.
Cool if
They're
we
gonna-
wait in the Ola?
So you gotta listen. You gotta listen up carefully now and quickly. So we're gonna be passing through this gate. They're gonna let us through because they know it's a reckless lady, and then once we're gonna get to a point where all these ships are gonna be being inspected and stuff, and there's gonna be a few guards that come on board to inspect the whole lot of prisoners that we've got. I propose you guys ambush them because you can take them real quick and make no fuss of it, and then we just keep the boat moving.
Okay.
Alright. So we just gotta kill 2 guys.
It's that easy.
Cool. Nice.
Hey, do we still have that
Sure, nobody wants to be
silence
underwater.
candle?
Oh.
Do we still have that silence
Silence
candle?
candle.
I think so.
Do we still have that? Might be helpful.
It is not a bad idea.
I've got the manta ray cloak if I want to dive really quick. If we think there'd be benefit. Someone being underwater.
Hey, maybe one of us couldn't hurt. Get in there.
I love to be underwater.
Yeah. I've still got the prayer candle.
How's that one work?
When the wick is burnt, it generates a field from which no sound can escape in a 12-foot radius.
Alright.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems good.
We just gotta land those killing blows in a 12-foot radius.
Super easy.
Easy peasy.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
It lasts 10 minutes. When should I burn it?
Right when the fight starts.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe. What if we use the
I'll
candle?
hang back.
Here's an idea. What if we use the candle? Very visible location, maybe right here. And I gesture to the ground at the bottom of the stairs. And I say, as soon as they step on board, you light it and you put it there. That's gotta cause them to come down, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that candle?
Yeah, but like, hypothetical, they take about 5-6 minutes on the top floor,
Oof.
and then they're looking down. They're like, "We'll get to that candle pretty soon here," and then like, we got 4 minutes to kill them. That's a lot of time, but what if they're thorough?
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, exactly.
What if,
Maybe we could also throw a rock or something.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'll just say, hey, come down here.
Hey, check this out. Impersonate a god and say, "Hey, check this out."
I've done it before.
They're gonna just be checking the whole ship. Like they're
Yeah,
gonna
but we gotta make
Clever.
sure we get it in that
Was
nice.
that an accent?
That nice.
That was sweet.
I was attempting one.
Oh no, it's good. Have you been practicing?
Oh, they all have sense of performance.
Oh, Quavo's got the itch.
That's what I've been doing in my spare time.
All right, I think it's a good idea, though. We light the candle. If they don't make it down, we'll figure out a way to quiet them.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right,
We're
so,
still moving, right?
yeah, still moving. So you guys are like kind of heading into this little cove now, and so you are, as you approach. So you guys are down in the lower deck. So through the portholes, you can see like there are a bunch of guards standing kind of on top of the wall, and they lay eyes on the reckless lady, and they don't think anything of it. And so you kind of pass slowly right on through the gate, along with some other, like there's some other smaller ships and some other reckless lady sized ships, I think too. But it's like you're blending it. There's like a crowd of ships kind of coming in with these prisoners. And so you kind of go down this canal for a while. And then up ahead, you can kind of see this area of all these sort of docks that are like on each side of the canal that kind of expands out. Like the canal widens as there are like all these different places to dock, I should say. And so also there are, a lot of, so there are also these like kind of watchtowers on each, or like, yeah, just like some sort of lighthouse or something on each little dock. So that, yeah, where the guards are, and they can easily board the ships so that they don't have to like climb up on a ladder or something like that. So basically, you guys, the reckless lady, or what are you guys doing as you're seeing all this? Anything?
In a hushed town.
Well, are we seeing it? I thought we were under.
We're looking through little holes.
We see little peeps.
You can see this vaguely through the portholes.
In a hushed town, I say, should we interrogate one of them? Might help to know if what they know.
I don't know. Corvus said we just gotta kill him.
He did say that.
Fine, but we use the candle.
How's that work exactly? Am I gonna be able to hear myself in the
Oh,
candle?
yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it a bubble situation?
Yeah, never mind. I thought maybe the sound doesn't escape.
No, I like
but
the idea.
I Yeah.
Also feels like if we're having a conversation. No, you're right.
Oh, it is
Discussion.
no sound can escape in a 12-foot radius.
So if the sound is within bubble, just get out of it.
I say,
You think they're gonna?
Yes.
Do you think
Song.
that they would be likely to actually answer any of our questions or anything like that? I mean,
I can be
I was gonna say,
persuasive.
I think Ezekiel has a few tricks up his sleeve for prying information, but I mean, it just.
What do we want to ask?
I mean,
Yeah, like what would
we could
ask?
describe somebody that looks like Grog, except a little bit older, and say, "Hey, have you
what
seen
was your
someone-"
childhood like?
Yeah. Is this the line of work you wanted to be?
Maybe they would know about
What did you end up
some
being when you
sort
grew
of
up?
big beastie.
That's true. Maybe something about which is what we're calling it now.
Guys, we're also. Isn't the plan that we're gonna be in prison with like other people?
Well, yeah.
Can we
but-
ask
we could-
them too? Do we need to ask these guys? That's my question.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That is one of the best questions you've ever asked.
Which one? Which one?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, maybe we just get this done with. Get through.
Sure.
Not risk drawing any attention.
We're not gonna have our weapons after this, so we might as well give them a good goodbye. I think I'm gonna try and poke one of them up the bum.
Orb style.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, let's get in
Corvus
position.
is up. Corvus is on the top of the boat.
At this point,
Corvus
we've reached the towers. The guards are coming.
Is manning the helm. So you guys have pulled into this dock spot, and yeah, from your porthole you can see two guards kind of
That's Corvus.
nice. You can see two guards. Oh, I have my buttons. Sorry.
Actually doesn't.
Just saying. So last time that we're gonna have the material advantage over somebody we're fighting. That's kind of why we can ask cards later, but we won't have swords then.
You're right. We should just use everything we have right
Yeah.
now. Smoke beans.
So two guards board the ship.
Oh.
But you can who's someone looking out the porthole at the
This grate, perhaps?
no, who's looking out at the like little tower. At the watchtower.
Did they board on?
Me.
Odd that they boarded on the starboard side, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm hiding in a barrel.
So Grog, you can see still there's one guard sitting like eye level, still sitting in the watchtower as if he's like the one watching the ships come in, logging the ships as these two guards board.
All right, guys. So I know Corvus said we're gonna just kill him, and I love that plan. But there's a guy up there that's not on the boat that we're not gonna kill. I don't think, at least. So, are we worried about that?
Do you think
Or-
he's gonna wait for his friends to come back? I doubt he'd clear the boat without them
I guess I
returning.
just saw a guy, and I thought you all should know because I'm not really sure what we should do, or if that should we just kill these guys?
Can I put an
anyways?
eye up to like the other side of the ship and see if there's any other guards like that way?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can see like
Like, is that the only guy who can see our ship that we can tell?
yeah, he's really the only other one paying any attention to your
Okay.
ship because all the other guards are either like ushering prisoners out of the dock or like out of these docks or out of the ships or things like that.
Should we hide the
Boy.
wall up?
Here's my plan.
Yeah,
We take care of these two down here.
yeah, kill him.
I'll go up disguised as one of them.
All right.
Get him to board the ship.
So we go Trask style.
and then we take
Trask
him
Manor
out too.
style. Very cool. Love
I
it.
don't hate it. I can also participate in that disguise activity.
I like that.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty much to a T.
Cool.
As long as
Yeah,
I get a good
that
look
seems
at
cool.
him. All right.
All right, so
Seems easy enough.
as you guys are determining this, you hear this these two guards say, "All right, well, time to check the prisoners. Hey, I'll check in here first. You go check downstairs, and then we can split up the all up, you know." And so this guard.
Light the candle.
Yeah. As Quavo hears that,
Walks
he lights
down.
the candle
And
and dives out.
so
As long as you can get the candle on him, like, that's the move. Just don't let him get away.
So
from
because
12
he's
feet from
he's like pretty unexpecting, you guys can all go. Well, roll for initiative.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
I got a
3, 2,
I was
1.
5.
Five.
I'm actually a 3.
11.
Oh yeah, I'm a 4.
When it's all said and done, I'm a 3.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
I'm
not
actually
one.
a
You're
2.
not one.
Actually, wait, sorry.
I should count that in my nat
13.
one.
That's right, yeah.
Dexterity modifier.
Didn't know if we were counting. So far it's 0
Wait.
to 3.
My dexterity modifier is -1.
Quavo, Whitaker,
I got 4.
he's.
Oh yeah, so I'm actually after him.
Oh, okay.
I'm 3.
All right, so Quavo, what do you do?
Are we? I was able to successfully light the prayer candle, like while they were talking. Or
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he's walking down.
He's walking down the stairs. Yeah. I guess.
This isn't like a. This is like a grate.
It's like a little
in the
grate,
floor.
yeah, going down to the Orlop.
Well then, I kind of like vault myself over the corner of this crate and kind of like overhead try to bring the sword down on his head.
Nice.
What'd you do with the candle?
I just lit it and put it on the
Put it on
floor.
the
Yeah.
He goes, "What the? What is that? Where are the? Wait.
What was that noise? Huh? What was that noise?
Jeffries, can you hear me? This is the worst mandatory prisoner inventory ever.
That one.
Not one. You you trip on one of the crates and you fall flat on your
On the
face.
candle, extinguishing.
Yeah. And he goes, "What the?" And then we go to Whitaker.
But he is within the candle range.
Who? Quavo?
Oh,
Everybody?
for sure.
You gotta
The
think.
guard.
Yeah.
What's our skill?
The candle's right here.
So the other guard does not hear.
No. No one hears. No one hears.
No.
Fall.
Nobody
Oh, yeah.
hears. No one.
Right, buddy?
Okay. Good start.
Okay, I'm just going for a charge at the guard. See, I
That
look
one.
to my left, see Quavo fall, and then look over, assuming that the guard then locks eyes with me. He can see my eyes. Actually, no, he can't because they're pitch black. But he just sees my silhouette, and then I am going to sprint at him. 2 hit. Ooh, not great. I'm gonna go ahead and add. I'll go ahead and use.
Your inspiration.
I have.
Don't forget about all your thing,
Oh,
your
right,
sash.
right. So let's see first.
We did
We
get
have a lot of
inspiration
stuff.
for simultaneously offering Vinia Sig.
Wait, meaning I can roll again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you already used it, I can't remember if you did or
I
not.
feel like I did. I'm so sorry. I keep asking this, but what do you add to hit? Is it
I think there was a.
Proficiency plus. What are you doing? Stabbing?
9, 12?
Add strength if you're stabbing.
Okay, I got a 13.
To hit? You hit.
Okay, great. Yes, stabbing. So I guess is that my D8? I believe so.
I think so.
It's a 4.
You do 4 damage.
Plus,
Wait,
Plus
what did you
strength.
just roll for damage?
right?
A
A 4. He rolled a 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Plus strength.
So 5.
Nice.
He's dead.
And you just
He
In his butt.
his left butt.
he's impaled as we go to Grog.
He's making so much noise inside of this candle. We're really getting the maximum value out of it. Decibels repressed by candle.
Yeah, so I feel like Grog is just outside of candle range. So Grog kind of like takes 1 or 2 steps and is in the bubble. So I feel like kind of like, yeah, doesn't really like hear anything. So it's kind of confused, but sees the flame over there. So runs. Because this is in the way, right? Or I guess this is going
It's
down.
just going down. So,
I would be able to see the guard.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like, but still, there's that like Star Wars like gravity bomb sound where it's like, where like when I go in, I feel like it's like,
Yeah.
What a great sound,
Thanks.
by the way.
So then I go. So as I run in, I shillelagh as I run. So and then I go for like a shin shot. So I just like slap with my great club totem, and I rolled a really okay roll. And 8, 9.
doesn't hit. So you whiff.
So I hit the ground right next to his foot, and I go.
Thunk, as we go to Ezekiel, and he's like, I'm impaled. How didn't you hit me?
He says so many things, but they're all repressed.
And it's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Is
amazing.
the other guy coming down the stairs at this point?
Yeah, he is. He's like, he's looked and been like, what the? And he's walking down here. So
Or
he's
is he? Because it would be silent.
what? Oh, no sound can get in too.
No sound can come
The
up.
sound
So what did he
escapes
say? What
our
the-
zone.
No, he sees that there's no prisoners in here. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
like, wait,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
heck? So he's walking down the stairs now. He's like, wait, John.
What is the radius on our candle we're working with here?
12 feet.
12 feet?
So at the bottom of the stairs, is he technically in the radius of the candle?
Yeah, what?
Andrew?
How many feet?
12 feet is the
this-
radius.
Are these 5
Yeah,
foot
what's-
squares?
Yeah, so he's like just
Barely. We've got the candle in the grate, we've said.
like 1, 2.
A nice
he's good.
central location.
I feel like it's like halfway up the stairs that the candle ends.
Okay.
So like as he comes down, it says John.
John.
He probably hits the.
Okay, yeah.
Would you?
The bubble of silence.
Crazy reference.
What are you casting?
So I am going to,
Wisdom?
as he walks down the stairs, try something unheard of.
Oh.
I'm going to make a weapon attack.
Oh.
As he's walking down the stairs, I'm perched on top of a crate, like
That's great.
sort of hiding in the shadows. And I reach to my sides and grab 2 daggers at random.
Amazing.
2 of my daggers.
Any daggers, really.
I'm going to grab one of Captain Gravybone's daggers and then also Trask's dagger.
Nice.
And I just throw them straight for him.
Great.
At John.
I do have negative dexterity.
Cool.
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 Very cool. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
18.
Oh, that hits, baby.
It's got proficiency. Okay. So that's 1. 1 dagger goes in. I'm gonna just roll for the second one before I do damage.
Yeah.
14.
That hits.
Oh, lottie dottie.
Okay.
This is our on guard 1.
You wanna roll 2?
A total of 2 damage.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
Right in the forehead.
It has 2 blades sticking out of his face, and he took 2
And
damage.
they're like maybe half an inch into
They're
this.
just dangling.
What did you throw? Ladder openers?
This is more just irritating.
You threw 30. thumbtacks at him.
As we go to Gobi.
Okay. Gobi cocks back the Spud Buddy.
Yeah.
And then thinks better of it. Boom! And very sadly goes
It's
and casts
time.
Magic Missile.
Yeah,
So, foolproof Magic Missile.
Guaranteed hit.
Can't miss. And I'll cast it at first level.
We
So.
need to get a transmog for your magic missile where it shoots potatoes.
Ooh! I'll start fashioning potatoes into missile shapes. Can I borrow 2 more D4s?
Yeah, you can take it.
Summons potatoes directly from the realm.
Pyramid. God, these are hard to pick up. I've seen Kung Pao.
Yes.
Reminds
Oh,
me of
yeah.
that, where he's like,
Yeah.
okay. These are all +1, so it'll be +3 to this.
This is all just for.
This would land. It's better than
I was targeting the guy we've already attacked.
John.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 3, 3, and I guess 2 on the last one, so 8 + 3.
11 damage.
Okay,
on
this
the
guy explodes into many different parts across the lower deck.
And I just sigh.
Yeah.
Disappointed
Can
with
you
himself.
say more about like what your magic missile looks like?
When I do this, it like 3 magical missiles appear overhead. But in this case, they're just whatever the most uninspiring looking missile looks like to you. That's what it is, and they actually kind of lazily go through the air. But as opposed to the more exciting like twirling through the air they've done before, this one's just kind of like, and they all hit their target. And I put my orb away, and I look to, I guess whoever goes next.
Great. So
Thank you.
So we go to the second bandit, and he is distraught at John's explosion.
He was
and so,
one day from retirement.
He never liked.
bastard.
He never liked this job. It was just something to pay the bills.
It's hard on Nod's plane. I know you
hard
can hear
living.
He
me.
supported legislation to abolish this prison system.
You gotta do what you gotta do when you're a man.
Ethical consumption.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez.
Next
So
you're gonna say the Nazis were just following orders.
Kill that guy extra hard.
So he takes a swing just at the closest person to him. He's startled by Grog, so he just swings his scimitar at him, and
Doesn't see where the daggers come from.
he misses. He whiffs at Grog. And then we go to Quavo.
I feel like Grog just slapped the ground and then had a dude explode in front of him, so he doesn't even know. The scimitar flies over his head and he's just like,
Quavo kind of picks himself up off the ground but in kind of the same one fluid like picking up / running forward motion goes in for a stab. That's gonna be like I can add strength with a stab.
You stabbing?
Well, that hits.
Strength
Okay.
proficiency.
Yeah.
For melee attacks.
Cool. Oh, nice to know. Yeah, I stab him in the stomach for 300 DPI.
Billion.
I stab him for 5, 11, 15 damage.
He dies on the spot.
And I kind of like to imagine it's like
How awful is
Spear him
his
into
scream?
into the air and then
To know that his last scream was snuffed out.
So these two guards are lying dead, and you can kind of see like out of the porthole the guard that was still in the watchtower. He's like writing something down, and then he like kind of looks up and he like tries to look at the ship, and he's like kind of inquisitive, and then kind of goes back to what he was writing.
Okay.
Grog instinctively yells, Hey, Corvus, we killed him! In the silent bubble.
I was about to say, we probably have like 9 more minutes. What was that? 30 seconds.
Shall we? Anywhere
which one
we've.
do you want?
I'll do the one that I exploded.
I'll do the
John.
one.
John.
His face.
I'll take John here.
I pull my 2 daggers out of the guy's head and put them in back on myself, and then as I'm doing it, transform into him.
I cast like mending and prestidigitation and all my cantrips to clean up the outfits so they're not covered in man.
Oh, mine is magical. I'm not actually wearing his clothes.
Gotcha. I get to be magical? Mine's.
You instantly turn into this
Mine.
guy. And he's like,
Is this alter self?
damn, this smells horrible.
I'm using disguise self,
Okay, I have alter self.
Why did
which
I
I
pull
think
him
just
up?
gives you like fins or claws.
No, it does do that, but there's All right, how do I look?
Wolverine.
He's got gills.
It's me wearing like a dude 3 times my size's clothes, but I have gills. I'm glad we were on the same page.
How do I look?
No, I can change appearance as well. So change height, weight, face, voice, hair, features, race.
Oh, nice.
But my number of legs remains.
Damn it.
But yeah, I don't think it actually changes my clothes. So I do this. It's verbal and somatic, so I just say Selphus Alterus. And then I
said, damn, I should start saying so.
while I maintain concentration, I can appear like this for an hour. But like my height actually changes and stuff, so it's not like spectral where he'd like go through the top of my head.
Yeah.
Does Gobi say that to Ezekiel?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, but I don't have to concentrate on mine.
Oh no, that's good. I mean, it's just like I hope they don't touch you.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah,
Like,
like,
if he
you're
goes
both
in,
cool.
he's gonna
guys. We're very impressed with both of you.
Does anybody want to breathe underwater one more time?
I would breathe underwater.
All right, well, talk to me later.
Okay, very cool.
I'll put on his.
We start walking upstairs.
Yeah, I put on his guard outfit. Before we go up there, I reach into the pockets. Do I find anything? You guys have been so good about checking people we've killed, and you've gotten.
You find like 10 gold.
Kind of rifling through it with my hands.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
Should you guys bring like? Did they have like a notebook or something? Should you guys
Did they?
bring like something that makes
Did
you
they
look
have a
more
checklist
official?
when they were
I don't
up
know.
Yeah, they
just
had,
to be like
they had a
very
little checklist.
Wait, hold on. Before we go up there, what are we telling him?
I'm just gonna wave him over, see if we get him on
Oh,
the
right,
road,
because we're
bring
just
him down.
killing him.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Got it. Sounds
my
good.
favorite interaction of the game so far.
Sorry, should I just yell?
I walk up onto the deck,
Yeah.
and I just like peek ahead, like not all the way up the stairs. I just kind of like halfway up, and you pop up next to me.
Yeah.
And I just kind of.
What does you guys sound like?
I'm
This
very
changed
careful
my
not to
voice.
say anything.
Yeah. The guy.
My voice changed. So.
You gotta get down here. You gotta see this.
That is what the guy sounded like.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
He said,
Jimmy!
No!
I can use minor
Jimmy
illusion to
and
create a
John.
sound, but the only like clip of his voice I heard was him saying, "John,
John.
John." Make the illusion of that
John.
sound.
So
You're not
yeah,
gonna believe
What's
this.
Corvus doing right now when he sees all this?
Corvus is just leaning on the helm, kind of
Nonchalant.
acting cool. so
Corvus
I'm gonna
thinks
say-
we're the
Yeah,
Well,
gods.
he's you're docked, so
I
he's
know,
not.
but he's just playing with the wheel.
yeah.
He's going, I am the captain.
Corvus probably thinks we're the gods.
Silly bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
totally.
didn't let him in on that plan?
He's like, damn, did
No, he
they
knew
kill
about it.
him?
He
He
waves his hand through your head.
Very convincing.
So this other guard is you see him kind of like put down his stuff inquisitively, and he walks onto the deck and says, "Yeah, sport, what you need?"
I mean, I've never seen an Orlop like this in my life. What about you? Yeah, he's taken aback, clearly. You gotta
Are you
check this out.
serious? You're not gonna freaking believe this, huh? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And we
Frick yeah.
we just walk down the stairs right into the whole group.
Okay, so there he is, and
You're behind him.
I
right?
walk behind him.
and we go to Whitaker.
I kick him in the back of the knee.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Stumbles down.
Yeah, roll for that.
Okay.
Miss.
It's like as an attack
Hey.
hit.
Am I making like a strength check or am I like rolling to hit?
Yeah, I guess make a strength check, just because. Yeah, because.
Either one is gonna be bad. It's 7.
Okay. He's still not seeing it, so
Sure.
I think you
Just to, like,
you knock him prone down the stairs, and you. Yeah,
An
and that's it.
unexpected 7.
but he's on all fours.
Unexpected
He's
7.
not fully
He's
prone.
on all fours.
Is he facing away from Whitaker?
Like
For quick
that.
reference.
Thank you.
he's ass up away from Whitaker.
Yeah. So Whitaker, what do you do?
Okay. I'm walking over and going for just
A skewer.
a skewer.
Our most soulless killings we've ever done.
Okay, I mean, it's a,
It hits.
It's a, okay, great.
What does he sound like when he gets knocked prone?
Oh,
Owie!
it's only 3 damage for me to barely go above him and try and impale him.
You like you.
So maybe I just
you-
glance aside.
Yeah.
It doesn't go through it,
He
but I
kinda-
just give him a nice big cut.
Okay.
Right in the muffin
It
top.
was a bad week for bringing your
He's
kid to
definitely got a
work
muffin
today.
top.
Yeah, I shave his muffin top with my trident.
That's good.
And you can quote me on that.
And we go to Grog.
Grog looks down at the guard on all fours. He's just like, guys, I thought we were supposed to kill 2 guys, and then we were gonna be done. I already yelled for, and he kind of halts his own thought and is just like, whatever. Goes downward strike with the shillelagh, and goes for like
so casual.
mid-back.
about beating the shit out of him.
mid-back is
Yeah.
just like taking the opportunity, kind of pinata style, like,
Uh-huh.
okay, I'll take a hit.
Yeah.
That is a 14 to
Yep.
hit. Okay, and then it is a 7 damage.
Yep. He you kill him.
Okay, so I feel
Alright,
like
guys,
as
do we want to interrogate?
Grog again is like finishing his thought. It's like, don't we just need Corvus? Boom! And just like basically breaks his spine in half. So just like it's not blood, but it's just like.
Like he just gets
Yep.
crushed into the
Well,
floor.
and then your spear is like, or where
Just
your
off
spear
the
cut
side.
is, there's just like a little bit of blood.
Like a toaster strudel, like a
Yeah,
squeeze too
exactly,
hard.
yeah.
Just for reference, I only hacked up just a little bit of the pool. Is the rest of its carcass just on the boat right now?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Just
Just checking. So this is just a bloody mess at the bottom of the stairs because that's where
Yeah,
we've made
it's-
our
God
last
kind of
5
nasty.
kills.
Kind of wiping the blood of John off his face. It's like,
Oh, man.
all right, guys, we're done killing these guys, right? Like, we don't have to do any more.
Oh, but we're not done with them yet.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
I don't love that, but go ahead.
I look down at the body on the ground in front of us and hold my hand up and sort of like this, and his body, like the spine, like, and his eyes roll back and begin to glow. And I say, all right, boys, we each get one question. Let's ask him what we want to know.
Instinctively, I put my hand over Grog's mouth.
I'll sit
If
next
I
to
can,
you
if I
guys.
can reach it.
Grog begins to
You
swing.
got to be sure, real quick, because you're gonna say something like, "What?" and that's gonna count. I need you to choose your question wisely.
Does that count when you were in the like mid-phrase of saying?
You say
my
what? Your question
hypothetical
gets
what? Okay, mine wasn't important. Take my hand off.
I say, do you know about any big beasties?
That's good.
I've seen lots of big beasties.
Damn it. Alright, who's next?
I'm gonna cast message to Ezekiel, so that's not heard aloud.
Okay.
But I just say, like, should we... he can respond. Should we ask about the source of life, or Grog's dad, or...
I think it's up to each of us what we want to ask.
Well, we just didn't get a lot out of your answer.
Yeah, I thought maybe
Grog,
we would.
while message is going on, because he doesn't recognize it. Yeah. Grog goes, do you know my dad texts?
Do you know my dad?
You know my dad texts.
I don't know your dad, kid.
Corvus?
No, that's
Do you know any prisoners that look like they could be that man's father?
I've seen plenty of orcs come through this part here.
Careful.
Watch yourself.
Which your father could be.
Yeah, do we know if your dad was the orc, or if your mom was the orc?
Grog weirdly getting talked down to about his heritage by Ezekiel. Yeah, I guess you're right.
First, if you got
Is
one.
my dad just an orc? Oh man. Or was it two half orcs and I got
Are there any?
He's doing the Punnett square.
Are there any hidden passages into the prison?
Then I could be half of my mom's human side, half of half, and then what is it?
DM must decide.
What did you say?
Are there any hidden passages into the prison?
This is a double, because then it's also a hidden passage out of prison.
So there's orc.
Not that I'd tell you, Edman.
Okay.
I mean,
I could have been a human. Unless my dad's an orc. Then
Orc is a
Grog's still going with
necessity.
Ezekiel on the side, like, I think you might be right. My dad might be an orc.
Alright. To each one of
It's
you,
not just
with
take-
message I say, this is our last question. Do we feel like there's something obvious we've forgotten to ask?
It's up to you. This adventure is
all up to
Hinging
your
on me
souls.
asking the right question.
You could ask if he knows if my dad's an orc or not. In message.
While he's floating there,
It's very disturbing. It's like the muscles aren't like totally syncing up when he talks.
He's got kind of like a belly forward stance because of the broken back.
Pot belly.
Try this one.
His muffin top that's cut.
Also, we still look like the other guards.
Yeah. First of all, hello.
I'm sorry for deceiving you.
Were you all guarding anything besides prisoners in there?
And if so, what?
Where and how do I get in and what's it look like?
It's a compound question. It works.
like
My
apples.
dad. Should have asked my
Um,
dad.
What did you say? Were you guarding anything?
Yeah, it's basically like, was there anything in there that wasn't prisoners that you were guarding?
We weren't guarding them, no.
So, can we ask a full... Oh.
He drops to the ground and
Drops to the
Ezekiel
ground.
is like, oh, haven't done that in a while.
Grog searches the body.
Yeah, you find 8 gold coins.
Woo! Ping, 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 ping.
Alright, guys.
8 gold to Ezekiel.
I don't think. Oh, yes, I'll take that.
Interrupting his thought.
I don't think we can speak to the guy who's been blown to bits. But there is one more body. If we think this is useful, and now that we've got the hang of these questions, or I could save the spell slot for something more useful.
Yeah, what if like one of the guards...
What?
Like, what if one of the guards one of y'all
Mhm.
goes up to the tower and just like looks in there. There's no one up there. Maybe there's like
Sure,
a,
we did have some
a document
notes.
or something.
I don't think we need to ask him any more questions, to be honest.
Yeah. Plus, it was scary.
I sigh, like a sigh of relief. Good.
Unless you can get John to like come back together.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Oh, he can.
They were all called John? Oh, yeah.
No, the one that
I'll
exploded.
get working on his spine.
I'll go check the tower.
Cool.
I walk up. Kind of nod at Corvus.
Yeah.
Try to convey that I'm not actually the guard.
Yeah, Corvus knows. Yeah, he gets
Yeah,
it.
Corvus knows.
He gets it.
For sure.
Yeah, he kind of looks around and shrugs because like nobody
Yeah.
is paying attention to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just want to climb up on the tower and see if I can find that guard's notes or anything.
yeah, so you find like a little. It's just like a little log book of like ship names and numbers of prisoners. Really.
Are there any especially cool ship names?
Yeah, what are a few of them?
We got the Galleon of Glory.
Uh-huh.
That was coming into prison.
Yeah.
Golly.
The
That's awesome.
People use their best ships for this.
A lot of money to be had in this.
Lot of, and the
Scooter
prison
and
slave.
seats.
industrial.
and Seath's last call.
Okay.
Okay, pretty good.
Texas Boathouse.
Yeah. Texas Boathouse. The Slithering Eel.
The slithering eel. I love.
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah, that's good.
things like that.
Oh guys, I just found 3 ships we have to steal. Seems like a side quest. You guys in?
I'll start reducing them in size.
Put it in my pocket.
For 1 minute.
It really just looks like these guys might be below the pay grade of the information we need. Seems like they really were just out here trying to keep track of the ships coming in and how many prisoners were on each one.
Do we think that makes them worthy of death?
I think at the very least, it
boat's
doesn't make
moving.
them worthy of breaking the Caravasi code for. But
Yeah.
you know, that's behind us. We'll keep moving.
Whitaker, you wouldn't break the Caravasi code. Loosely, would you?
I don't even know what that is.
It's fine. It's no big deal.
Okay, so what you see,
Sounds cool.
I guess, Ezekiel, is you can see kind of like hordes of, not hordes, but like, yeah, I guess like a lot of prisoners kind of being ushered off of these various ships, and there are just kind of like packs of them being like loosely ushered by these guards, kind of towards. So you're docked at this place, and then up ahead of you, there's kind of this hill, and then there are like people kind of like surrounding this big looking hole in the ground, and so they're being prisoners are being like ushered up to this hole.
There's a bigger mole.
For the biggest hole.
Oh my god.
Vinny's gonna hate this.
What, like, our boat is heading on a corridor to a...
So you're docked. So
we're docked.
You're
Now
docked.
We're getting off.
So you're
Did
docked
we
at
proceed
a dock.
past the gate?
Yeah. You're past the gate. You're docked at a dock.
Okay.
And now so Corvus comes down, and he kind of says to you guys, like down in the lower deck, he's like, so I think now is where we're gonna probably need to part ways here, gentlemen. So I think we're gonna need to all split up and just one by one kind of usher off the boat and just file in as a prisoner, and then I'll keep my eye on you to see where you get placed in your cell, and I'll come save you. And I'll be sure to stash your weapons and equipment somewhere where you can find them.
Where might that be?
It's gonna be somewhere in the prison. I'll let you know once I find it.
Get myself the candle. Can we converse under the candle?
Yeah, please take
So
your time.
12 feet away from him. Is there like any sort of insurance we can take going into this plan?
I've got that.
Well, you won't soon.
You know, his pointy. Oh, you're right about
Yeah. We could.
Should we hide that?
We'll
Should
have it much
someone
longer. Should we kill it?
reduce its size and hide it?
It'll only stay small for about a minute.
That's all right. It's just got to start small.
What if one of us goes and hides it now, while Corvus isn't looking?
No,
You
he
can't hear us. You can't hear us.
I feel good about the plan.
Yeah, well,
Just
I mean,
in general,
we've made it this far.
Grog has
with our weapon.
I think all we have to do. Well, I mean.
I need my orb.
I guess I better not say it. Oh, that's true. You need your orb.
I need my
Wow.
orb.
Is that a weapon?
Well, it's probably not something that they're gonna let a
We should
prisoner
probably
have.
debate that
I don't
for a
know.
while.
Yeah. I can turn into a bear,
Well,
so I'm
that's
pretty
good.
good.
Your body is your weapon.
I'm good.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just take a quick roll call of things we can do without our things.
Yeah.
I can
so-
do the whole change something from stone to wood. I can do that without the orb.
I can punch people real good.
You are pretty good at that.
Yeah.
This is probably our biggest.
Yeah, I can turn into things if I really try. And then I can also, let's see, I can make plants grow.
Well,
I can pretend to die, feign death. I can die. I can.
remember that.
I can. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Hey,
Alright.
I actually think I could do quite a lot.
Most of my spells are purely verbal.
Oh, that's good. You don't have like an arcane focus or anything?
Yeah, I can cast it without that.
Oh.
Verbally.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
only my material
we're good to
spells
go?
I need my arcane focus for. I'll remember that. This is wizard talk.
Grog goes back down to the Orlop, grabs one last stinky fish, then grabs a little extra oil and just puts it in his pits to really live up
Really
the prisoner life.
Stink
good.
yourself up.
Then comes up onto the main deck.
Okay.
Corvus is like our prison guard, technically, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
but yeah,
ferrying us at least.
but yes. I'll be a prison guard for now, but I can't be for much longer because if you guys are seen
that's
all
my-
together,
Yeah, that
then
makes
they're gonna.
sense. That makes sense.
So I think we're gonna have to just
alright.
go one by one now. You first there, Grog.
Yep. All right,
So-
bye guys. The candle's still on, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, see you later.
So they can't hear you.
No one hears me. Yeah.
Yeah. So Grog. So
I love
you. So you make
Love
your
you
way
guys.
off the ship
Yeah.
and up the dock and kind of fade into a sea of prisoners heading towards this big hole in the.
Yeah. So who am I around? What do they look like?
They just look like
Tex.
prisoners.
Just like prisoners.
Yeah, they just look
Are
like
they like
ne'er do
human
wells.
prisoners?
White
Yeah.
males.
A ton of white
Approximately
dudes.
5'10" in height.
Yeah, a
One
lot
has
of
brown,
humans.
one
A
has-
few dwarves.
Ton of high schoolers.
Ton of high schoolers. A few more orcs.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Grog's.
So all of your things are doffed, and now Grog's gone. Okay, so who's next?
Gentlemen, see you on the other side.
And then Quavo approaches Corvus and it joins the mob as well.
Joins the mob and is unseen and joins. Yeah.
I'll follow.
Shortly behind.
There you go.
You still look like a guard.
I do. I guess concentrate on something else. My height.
Good luck out there, my brother.
I just stand there for a moment and stare at Corvus.
Yeah. Give him hell.
Beak to beak. Wow, the tremolo increases.
We see you close.
And I say,
Uh-huh.
I say, no, we're counting on you, alright?
I won't let you down there, fella. You got my beak.
You ever seen that video of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
They're gun.
Dylan, you son of a
This one of them?
son of a
Yeah, a bunch of prisoners just turn around because they hear the loudest
Yeah.
clap.
It's
they've ever
thunderclap, the spell.
Everyone falls over.
heard. God, I did.
That was a really cool
So I guess I give him back
Prisoners
his
are really lame.
dagger, or whatever it was. He had that special weapon that I had possession of.
Yeah, and then
Give it back to
Corvus
him.
says, "You'll get this back as soon as I can get it back to you."
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Into the
Into the sea.
into the sea of men
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and women. I guess maybe.
Sure.
You know, women can be arrested too.
Yeah. Sure.
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 Alrighty.
Okay.
I unconcentrate on alter self, and I kind of. And the clothes are too big on me, so I switch back into my normal outfit. Sans pickaxe and quarterstaff.
Ezekiel watches you change, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of those weird
No,
moments.
it's
like we're
It's not
boys.
weird at all,
Yeah.
actually.
We're
Yeah.
boys.
He's seen
We're
my
boys.
dude. He's seen my orb.
I've peered into it.
He peered deeply into my orb. And I leave the orb behind too. And I put all my stuff in a pile, like in a cubby somewhere on the boat. I'm expecting it to like be
Yeah,
here
there's a
when I
cubby.
get back or
Of course.
something. Or somewhere organized where Corvus can grab all of it easily. And I head up there too. Yeah. Dwarvenized? Dwarganized?
Tarrasque.
Trask?
Oh.
I walk up.
Urbanized Tarrasque.
I don't have anything cool to say to him.
Just nod.
I just walk
Do you
off.
give him a dwarven goodbye?
No,
Yeah, the dwarf-
I don't. I make a
Or a
big
dwarven
point about
handshake.
not giving him a dwarven handshake when I leave, actually. And if he knows that's deeply offensive.
Oh.
He's offended.
No, I
Keep
don't
smoking.
know. I
All
just
right,
said-
and then now it's just Corvus and Ezekiel.
I walk up, and as I'm walking up, I turn back into regular Ezekiel. My costume disappears, and I nod and just keep walking off the boat.
Okay. Here we have it. So you guys are kind of in this sea of prisoners. There are a few guards interspersed that are kind of ushering you up this hill, this big sandy hill, to what looks like this just big hole in the
Big
ground.
hole.
So quick check.
Thanks for eating.
John Moore's just giving us his day.
I'm thinking I might sleep tonight. Before that. Before I drive and listen.
Okay, can I sleep, go to work, drive around my neighborhood first?
Y'all mind if I work tomorrow?
Okay.
Man, that sure is a small amount of wine left.
Yeah, we've got a whole nother
We have a
bottle.
whole bottle.
Sure would be a shame if someone were to not finish it. No, I don't.
No, we'll open up
But
the other
that-
bottle for you.
Come
man.
on, man. If
Hey,
you
you
want
said-
the wine,
you
don't
said
be
it.
I don't
passive
want that.
aggressive
I
about
don't
it.
want that.
Well, then take that.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Fine.
Okay, so you guys are just take it all.
So give it all.
So where are you from?
Just get it over.
You guys are walking up amongst this horde of
Your name Tex?
are you Tex? Are you Tex? Are you Tex?
Dicks.
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 Sorry, also,
Are Megan?
Alex, are
I've been
we,
watching so much.
like,
I'm trying
yes,
to
we
catch
are
up.
separate, but, like,
That's awesome.
they only know us as a group, right? Like, they're not like, oh, grog. Like,
Not
we're
the same.
ourselves.
No,
We're
you're
just-
yeah.
Okay.
You're yourselves. You're not even really being.
There's
Yeah.
nothing remarkable about
I mean,
us individually, but people know like group of a.
Yeah, the group of like
no,
this
no,
half
no,
orc,
no,
half
no,
orc,
half
yeah.
orc,
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
So they're not like, oh, the half orc has 3 scars running down the middle of his face.
I mean,
Not no.
That you
Cool.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bad.
Plenty of orcs with scars on their
Right.
faces.
Grog, not realizing that, puts on an accent. Hey, so where are you from?
yeah, what do
Is
that a
people
dwarf?
around here sound like, Alex?
Is there a dwarf somewhere?
Around here, these are people from all over
Mm.
because it's it's maximum security prison, so they're being
So
taken.
these are all bad boys.
Bad seeds.
According to a tyrannical government.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
also
I'm
being
paying
to be thrown.
Yeah.
So.
A bad seed amongst similar.
Like-minded seeds.
So we're
Like-minded
walking
seeds.
in this mess.
Oh, so we're just walking. Okay.
Yeah, keep going. What else, dude? Yeah. Yep.
What is it? Like a big line?
Aaron, there it is.
Are we in the atrium or something?
It was
Yeah.
coming.
So I just.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
What's up?
No, go ahead.
What's happening? You kill everyone?
Alright, now, are we live?
We're alive.
Did
We're
we
gonna
record?
play.
Dude, did we record that?
I feel like Alex is trying to get a action out of you right now, and I don't know what it is. What is the thing
No,
you're
I'm just.
goading
No,
him
I'm
to do?
here. I'm
It's
just
just letting-
describe.
letting
I'm
us
just
have
walking
fun.
along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
so-
sulking.
Hey, I'm gonna roll for perception though.
We're
if
all
that's
butt
cool.
naked. We had to get rid of everything we had.
I've been butt naked.
Okay.
I came off the ship.
You want to roll?
Can I just like look around and see if there's anything strange or anything? I mean,
I mean, I'll take the 5.
No, Grog sees. What? So Grog, were you first? I think you
Yeah, I
were. Yeah,
was,
you were
yeah.
first. So you start to see up ahead, like there are these like a lot of giant birds like flying around this like
Grog's
the
cool with
top
birds
of
now,
this like hill.
because of Corvus.
No, because of the giant eagle that saved our lives. Giant hawk, sorry.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, and so yeah, so you guys are walking up.
We see those flying above the hole.
Yeah, just kind of like fly. Like you can see this like horde of prisoners kind of like being taken up to this like ridge line, and then the
Just like into the hole.
and then they're just kind of like flying around.
What, the prisoners?
No,
The birds are flying around.
What are these, like, did the bird, are they like blackbirds? Like, what do they look like?
So you can see they're like kind of like buzzards. They're like vulture
Like big,
buzzards.
like huge buzzards?
Yeah, giant like.
Dire buzzards.
And then as you get closer, you see that they're like
Friendly.
basically
Shut up, dude.
You're killing me.
oh my god.
That was like the first thing I said in a while.
Oh god, it's so good. I was drinking water too. Oh my god.
Hey, welcome to prison.
Hope you enjoy the stay.
Can I
Can I get you? Yeah,
Can I get you?
we're all just a big family here.
Show you around.
All right, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. My name's Rodney.
If anybody's looking for the dad, I know where he is.
There he is.
Source of life. Don't even worry about it. We already have it taken
We
care of.
already killed it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
two.
already killed it for you.
Oh, it's the hospitable buzzards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you see buzzards flying around these prisoners, and you can see they're like, there's not really any way into the hole other than through like these birds, and so these birds are kind of like taking prisoners from, just like they're standing around the ridge and they're just kind of like snatching up these prisoners and like diving down into the hole. And as you get like kind of up to the ridge, you can see that there's this giant hole. It's like almost a volcano type situation. But it's just this really deep hole where these birds are taking the prisoners, diving into the hole, and then kind of throwing them like into the walls of this hole. And so, is
the whole like are we talking like 10 football fields across, or is it like a football field wide? Like,
good question.
The
It's
opening
probably
of the
like
volcano.
2 football fields.
okay, so it's
Yeah.
we can see the other side.
You can see the other
Okay,
side. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
For our European
So-
listeners, it's about 200 meters.
So as Grog walks up towards the edge, he does get a little frightened by the idea of just being snatched up by a giant bird again. But remembering how it was last time, I feel like and it's just like as the prisoners approach the edge, they're grabbed.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
kind of at random, or is there?
Yeah,
like
it's pretty much at random. That there's like these birds are just grabbing them, and then as you get closer, you can see that like lining the walls of this hole, the like circular wall of this hole is there are all these like little holes that are like basically the cells of this prison are just like open to this hole, and so but you can't you don't notice the bottom of the hole, but you can just see that it's like this opening, and that's how they're so easily able to just like throw these prisoners just into these cells, and then they're so
so I think Grog basically, as he goes up to the edge, is like has been comfortable with animals at this point, and I think like right before the like giant buzzard grabs him, he just kind of like, I feel like he jumps in the direction that he's being grabbed to just basically soften the blow. So like rather than just standing grabbed, snatched, he like kind of jumps with the bird. And I feel like the way Grog does it is he like kind of jumps back, looking up, trying to like kind of
look
like
at the bird,
kind of like commune or like understand what the bird is trying to do or how the bird feels. Can I roll for like? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's insight maybe of like trying to understand if the birds are like
Animal handling?
yeah, but it's more like trying to understand if the birds are like being forced to do this or if the birds are like created by something, or you know, like trying to understand why the birds are here.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it's also a giant bird, so I have to imagine it has some sentience. 14.
Just because it's big.
Kind of.
Consider Quail.
I'm biased.
Consider the Quail.
You sense that it's not just doing this out of like instinct. It's that it's like
some sort of trained.
Yeah, it's like trained to be able to do this.
But yeah, I'm like still getting snatched up, just trying to basically go with the flow.
Yeah, cool. So so we'll just say this kind of scenario happens to all of you. Does anyone react any differently to the?
Ride it into a cell.
So basically, you. Wait, sorry. Did you draw a what is that?
A Punnett square.
Punnett square.
If my mom and dad are half orcs, then I could be a full orc or a full human or two half orcs.
Yeah.
So I got a 50-50 shot.
That's true.
Now, if he's full orc, then obviously she would have to be full human for me to be half orc. But
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
That's true.
Yeah.
That gets really.
I mean, she could be half dwarf, half orc. And you could still be half
a dork.
Yeah. Anyways, so basically, you guys are grabbed by these birds, and they kind of dive down into this hole, which again is like basically these rows of like little holes in the wall, and they kind of like launch you, but like very precisely, like into an empty cell, basically. So you land kind of with a thud into these cells that are.
Drug lands on his feet.
They're like open to. They're caged behind you, so it's like a normal jail cell. It's like kind of dirt, just like a dirt small room, but then it's open. Like down to, holeward. It is just open.
And can we see the bottom of the hole, or is it?
Yeah, so as you look down to the bottom, it's a long way down, but you can kind of see this like platform in the middle, with an even number of like bridges essentially going out from it.
Is this a panopticon?
How many is panopticon?
Oh no, sorry. It's a type of prison.
I don't know what that is.
It's actually, I think this is it, a panopticon. One central tower can see everything, but everything sees the tower.
Oh,
It's a panopticon.
yeah. Wait, I actually just read about this recently.
Oh.
I forgot about what. Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't know that was the name of the. But I
Or it's like
yeah.
people can't see.
Like you can, like
The
from the
guard.
central tower, like you can see everything, but like just through like a small area, so nobody can see you.
Yeah.
A panopticon.
Panopticon. Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
All
So
right.
you said there's bridges
Thud.
at the bottom?
At the very bottom, you can see. Yeah. So basically, at the bottom, there's like a little platform, and then there are a few different bridges going out from the platform in the center. You know what I'm saying?
I'm envisioning a very like Star Wars lava planet thing. You know what I'm talking about, where they have that fight in the end?
Yeah.
And it's like tiny little bridges going out. I don't know
Yeah,
if there's actually
it's
lava.
like it's very even looking. Like it's as if it's like divided. Yeah, just like very evenly. So yeah, so you guys are kind of in these sitting in these cells now, and
would any of us have gotten that, like, in the chaos of it all, like, would any of us have had the opportunity to, like, spot one another where we were put in our individual cells?
Yeah, or are we too far apart to see?
it was kind of chaos and just like big crowd of people, lots of birds. It's all sort of chaos. So you weren't able to really see where each other are.
Is there anything in the holes that we could have thrown into?
Yes. So, yes. Give me 1 second. We'll get there.
Sure.
Basically, as you are like, you get into these cells, and they're just like, these dirt cells, and you're just kind of sitting there for a while now, and like as this process keeps happening, you can kind of like look out and see other prisoners getting checked into their cells. You can also see some that are just like tortured souls, and they're like, and you every so often you can hear someone just like screaming and like jumping out of their cell down to the pits.
So it's not like there's no lava or anything at the bottom. It's
No
just-
lava. It's just, but there's like there's that platform, but then
Huh.
below that though, like where the bridges are, it's like more abyss.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can't really
Like you
see,
can't really see what's down
can't see
there.
what's down there.
But you can like maybe hear what's down there.
Maybe. But you, and then I'll like after a while you can hear like somebody's like in one of the cells. You can kind of like hear a bunch of echoing noises, and you can hear somebody like really causing a ruckus in one of their cells, and the guards are like trying to like quiet them down, and there's like some sort of scuffle. And then all of a sudden you like it keeps going. The prisoner just like continues with the commotion. Then the guards are just like, you know what? I've had enough of you. And you can hear this like loud cowbell just start to like dum, 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 start to start ringing. It's like loudly to where it's echoing throughout the whole thing, and then all of a sudden you can hear this like low kind of gurgling, and then a sudden like loud roar, and this giant head of it's almost like a crocodile on like a long neck just shoots up from below and like into the cell and just munches the prisoner in basically one bite, and then it's like splatters all over its face, and then you can see back down into the abyss.
And just to be clear, it just munches on the prisoner.
Just munches on the prisoner.
Whoa, alligator with a long neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
It's a
all neck,
reptilian.
like
Yeah,
serpentine?
I was gonna say,
It's a lot of neck. Yeah,
Like
it's just
giraffe-y?
that's all you can see. It's like it almost like extends.
so is the head like perpendicular to the neck? Does that make sense?
It's no.
That is a good question. Are we
Like,
talking?
is it like head? Is it like neck, head, or is it neck, head? Like a giraffe or like a snake?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Like a giraffe or like a snake?
I don't understand the question.
Well, a giraffe has like a neck joint, so
Oh,
it's
I
like,
see what you're saying.
Like a llama.
Yeah, it's like
Or is it more snake-like? where
Yeah,
it's just
where
It's
it's,
more
like almost
snake-like.
one continuous.
it's more
like,
snake-like.
and it would like
Okay.
bend.
Did we
into-
see any
okay.
arms, or did we literally just see the neck?
How
head?
big is it?
You didn't see. You didn't see any arms.
So I'm honestly operating under like Gobi's like a snake, not an alligator.
How big is it? It's pretty freaking huge.
Like as big as like its
we
head
didn't
is
see the
bigger
body.
than these holes in the wall.
It's. I mean, it can fit into one of those because it can eat.
Cut.
It can eat.
Slender, but longer than we can know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm just trying
It
to
may
get
be
the
a,
size of it.
much larger body.
Right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Maybe it's one of many heads.
My jaws
Yeah.
my jaws just dropped seeing
Yeah.
this.
Quit. Yeah.
And then I quickly try to gather myself and search for where the cowbell noise came from.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, an unidentified, just a random
Echoed
cell.
through it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just kind of a random cell.
Interesting.
And that prisoner is now gone, and there's an empty cell now. So yeah, so you guys are like, holy crap, and you're all settled into your cells now,
Holy crap.
and you each notice in each of your cells there's like a broken off shard of a key that it seems to go to be a piece of another key, but yeah, you can see there's like little inscription or something maybe on it, but you can't really make out what it is. But yeah, so do you guys do anything?
in each of our cells.
Yeah, each of you see one of the, just see it kind of like laying on the ground in your cell.
So sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings. The cell that I'm in is basically like, how big is it? Is it like?
I'm imagining personally like I'm almost close to the edge. Like there isn't much behind me other than the grate.
It's probably like
And-
7x7, something like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I have space, not that much space, but space to basically lay down, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so there's a piece of a key, or a broken off piece of a key, but I can tell it's part of a key.
Yeah.
I'm against a grate or something on the back side, but then the front side is the hole.
Yeah, it's like open just down into the depths.
Okay, and then nothing else. It's just dirt.
Just dirt.
Okay. Dang. Okay.
Damn.
Can I tell if I walk to the edge of my cell, not the grate side or the cage
Whole side. Whole word.
Wholeward,
Yeah.
and I look to my right and to my left, how far apart are the cells by me?
That was a thought I had as well.
Probably like
I mean, like arm's length or not?
not arm's length, like probably 20,
Holy, okay, so they're pretty far apart.
15, 20. Yeah, yeah.
Inches.
Yeah, 15, 20 feet apart. And it's like it's like a grid system basically, where they're all kind of like
Too wide.
they're well, I don't want to draw some. but
So
yeah,
like this.
yeah, kind of like
About
that.
this.
Yeah, like that. That's
Really
good.
good.
Back off.
Really good, everybody.
Very good.
Or like this.
Oh, nice, guys. Yeah, like that.
Big.
All right, Andrew, now
lots of
show us
layers.
yours.
I can
Sure.
show you, and then what you're seeing down at the bottom
I like that we got the like.
is
cross.
just if it. Well,
Very cool.
never mind.
It's like a
Coliseum, kind of.
centered platform with 6 bridges. You said. bridges?
Some amount of bridges.
Okay. But a centered platform.
Centered platform. So,
Those bridges just lead to the wall.
Oh,
From what we can see.
or tunnels.
I look out and see Gobi walking down invisible stairs into the hole.
You do not. 'Cause that is a materialistic spell. All of my good spells I can't cast without my orb. I can't feather fall.
You use the fragment of the key.
I know. I
as
can't even
material.
mend the keys together.
Oh man,
Mending.
no feather fall. That's gonna.
No feather fall. No levitate. No
And
jump.
not even a potato to launch.
Nary a potato. I do have catapult though. I
But
could
no
catapult the key bit. Key bit.
Keep it,
so you guys are chilling in your cells
Yeah.
for a while. Do you guys do anything when you're there?
On grog.
Yeah, roll to see if you hear.
What would this be?
Perception.
Huh.
I just want to see, like, if they're on the other
All
side,
of
can
my
they hear me?
game today. 9.
You hear nothing.
Gets
I
lost
just
in the noise.
hear-
Is it like? Is it noisy or was like
Yeah.
that guy? Okay, I didn't know if that guy. Being,
You can hear like other
particularly
noises,
ruckus.
but that guy was making like a lot of
okay,
ruckus. So he was like
okay.
causing some sort of commotion.
All right, I wait for a second for a response, and then just sit down in my chamber, cross my legs, and try to put my mind at peace and meditate.
It's good.
Are we
Until
seeing
something
anything
happens.
go behind us? Like the grates?
Yeah, there's like it's kind of a little. You can see just like a very narrow corridor, kind of like going not just like going past,
Right,
you know.
right,
And
right.
so
Just
just
circling.
every so often, it's like a dimly lit. Every so often, there will be like a guard that walks by.
Is the corridor just dug out of the earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the guards do anything to us? Say anything to us?
Not really. They'll like bang on your grate or something like
Just to
that.
be
Dicks.
assholes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Can I? Is there a guard near me? Can I ask the guard something?
Sure. There's a
Say-
guard walking by.
I say,
My dad.
excuse me. Excuse me.
What do you want, big fella? Back away.
First off, thank you for recognizing how big I am. I've been working out. Second, how'd you get your job?
That's enough out of you.
And he walks away.
Seriously.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
curiosity about your amazing progress in your career.
He doesn't even hear.
You gotta
that.
try the next one. 8 hours
All right,
later.
so do I have another one?
It's the same guy.
No, he's just ignoring you now.
Sixth floor guard hates his life.
Cool. So,
I will ask a guard going by me also. Yeah. How'd you get your job?
You guys are right next to each other.
Excuse me. This is my first day.
Everyone else is right.
Are we like getting put to work or anything? I'm kind of hungry.
he tosses you like a tiny little
Oh.
like just piece of moldy bread.
Jokes on you, gnomes. Love our dwarves love
I
that.
actually have resilience to poison.
He says,
You put that bread away too.
This guy.
You're gonna be begging for work here if you stay here long enough.
Oh.
and he walks
I
away.
might be already.
I'm at that point.
I'm already there.
Hi, 15 minutes in. Would love to do something. Very bored. 15 to my stay here at this maximum security prison.
Okay, so after a while, you guys each at different times but Corvus makes his way around, and he seems to have made his way in, kind of infiltrated the guards, the guards' ranks, and he, he's able to he doesn't really say anything to you. He just kind of like looks at you and nods, and then
Wait, where are we again?
huh?
Nod's plane.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice.
Everything's connected.
Holy.
There's
He
no
looks
such
at you
thing as a
and
coincidence.
And oh shoot.
He looks at you plainly and nods.
planes.
He acknowledges you, and he kind of gets to your cell. He kind of like looks behind him, and then he very casually just unlocks it, and then he just says, "Find your gear down on the bottom. Meet up with the others." And then he keeps walking.
I jump at myself.
Right, Joe.
He has a plan.
Okay, but I'm taking your word for it.
I've never trusted anyone more in my life.
He does that to each of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Seemingly simultaneously.
Yeah, not at the same
Yeah.
but close
Yes.
enough. So we'll
Can
say
any
he.
of us- yeah. Okay.
We'll say he goes to Quavo's cell first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's gone. Like he
He's gone.
he literally just.
Yeah.
Okay. Quavo grabs hold of the piece of the key.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of puts it in his pocket.
In his rags.
His rags, yeah. But, and kind of cracks open the door and looks left to right to see if there's any guards coming either way.
Nice. He sees none.
All right. He looks to see if there's any stairs or elevators or ladders.
He can tell
Going
that as you step out into the corridor, that like one way, like down to the right, is just like a little more slanted.
All right. Well, then we're
Make your way right.
Yeah, make my way right cautiously.
All right. So Whitaker, what do you do when he unlocks your cell?
We stare at each other for a while again,
Mm-hmm.
beak to beak,
Larry David style.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and then quietly dap.
But it's accidentally super loud.
Your chest is
No, wait.
Yeah, I guess I just start. I nod and then I start going down.
Making your way downward.
You do
Start
what?
a nod and I
Sorry,
do not
you
do
nod?
this shit.
You nod now?
Nah, you guys are
It's
good.
infectious.
Excellent.
Okay, Ezekiel, what?
Yeah. I walk out and I'm looking for guards. Don't see them. Start walking. I pass like the next cell and look in at the prisoner in there and I say, "Boy, your fate's in your hands." And I just keep walking
Granting
quickly.
him bardic inspiration.
That's great.
I feel like jumping.
There goes my
Hero.
Grog, anything?
Yeah, same vibe as Quavo. Kind of, I feel like Grog, being a survivalist, kind of like doesn't even really need to look. It's just like already knows that he's on slightly inclined ground and starts going down.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not that we would know, but is it a spiral down?
I guess
Does it feel like a spiral down? It's like
I guess it's just kind of gradually inclining
going
down.
Okay, cool. Neat.
Actually, I stop and wait for somebody to catch up to me. Unless I'm at the back, in which case nobody catches up to me, and I just wait.
What do you mean you wait?
I just wait for a little bit, see if anybody else is coming down behind me.
You see like a torchlight coming down,
Okay.
and
I think that's
Interesting.
I don't have a torch.
Yo, Grog.
I feel like if
Now,
Corvus
wait a
gave-
sec.
didn't give me a torch.
yeah, and so you can kind of make out like a guard walking towards you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going.
Okay.
Is that so?
And each cell I walk past, though, I whisper like some really cryptic word of encouragement, like give them hope, but they have no idea what for.
Yeah, that's good.
You don't deserve this. No, I do.
You're wrong.
I very much deserve to be
Like a
here.
county
Just want you
jail.
to know, we're all counting on you. Keep walking.
Who's we?
What?
I have to jump.
That's too much pressure.
I'm jumping now.
Wow.
Do the do.
Always left you.
She's always loved you.
Do the do.
I don't do anything remarkable.
Cool. Okay, so
Respect the pouch.
you guys eventually, so you miraculously make it down without any sort of scuffle with any guards. It seems to be these guards maybe are more sparse than they seem.
They're just perfectly in between each of us.
Yeah, it's
all walking down.
it's because it's a
A panopticon?
panopticon.
You don't
Where-
need that many people.
All you need is
to
one.
employ a panopticon. That is true.
So
Good
there-
answer.
yeah,
Good
so there you go.
We're gonna play.
And so you guys get to the bottom, and there's like
We're gonna
this. It just kind of levels out. There's a mess hall with games.
And friendly birds.
Yeah, the hospitable buzzards.
You made it.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Did you get the key?
We were missing 5 players.
Did someone say Parcheesi?
Ronald!
Double buzzards playing ping pong.
That's not plain.
Oh, shucks. You're not gonna tell no one.
Don't tell him, Mom.
There's a god on my tail.
Sorry, are we
Yeah,
together?
you laughed.
Yeah, so you guys get to the bottom. Quavo gets there first, and you can see that there's like this kind of shanty wooden door at the bottom that it looks different from the other cells, and so Corvus having told you that your stuff was somewhere around. That's the only
Yeah,
door
yeah.
you can see.
Okay. I make to open it.
Okay, it opens.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, there you
Well
go.
played.
And it's lit up with one torch, and it's kind of this just like shanty storage room.
Okay.
Where you can see kind of this pile of stuff that looks vaguely similar to yours.
All right. Yeah. I investigate further. Is it my stuff?
It's your stuff.
Come on, I
yeah,
take
yeah.
it. And do I see the rest of the crews?
So you're there first, and so are you like on watch, like as like in the room as they're coming down?
Yeah. Well, I grab my stuff and then I take a quick glance. Looks like everyone else's stuff, and then I guess I'm looking out the door. Behind me to make sure that no one else is coming.
Cool. So you guys, so you guys all eventually make it down the bottom of the ramp, and you all get in and you get your things.
No one knows
And
yourself. And then I join
yeah, that's good. That's good. So you guys are in this like storage room, just the 5 of you with your stuff.
Can I just ask a sort of clarifying question?
Yeah.
On our way down, I think I misunderstood what happened when we because you said there's the platform and there's bridges connecting, right?
Right.
And so we get down to the bottom, I'm assuming level with where the bridges are,
Mhm.
and there was just a doorway that we had access to that we went in to find this first room, and then the locked door, or the closed door was in
No,
the room.
sorry. You're down to level,
Okay.
but you can't see anything yet. You're just like basically down right at the bottom of this ramp is like this wooden door, and so you haven't done
Got it.
anything with
Got it.
you haven't been outside
Sure.
of that yet. Cool. So you guys are all in this room.
So, did anybody learn anything? Like, I saw a guy jump in, and I saw a guy get eaten by a giant thing.
Oh my god, you saw that too.
All right, so you did too. Did anyone get a good glimpse? I just kind of saw a long
I
neck.
think it was like too close to my cell. It was out of my field of vision.
Yeah,
I would have had to like lean over the edge.
What kind of neck? Was it like a snake or was it like a giraffe?
Sort of like, I would say like a snake.
More
Yeah.
like a
Did
snake.
it have a neck bone?
I heard a lot of people going, "Oh, did you see that giant snake thing? I missed it."
Yeah. That's crazy that you missed it. It felt like there was a lot of commotion. You must have been
I
on
heard
the
the
other side
commotion.
of
I heard the
the
commotion.
thing. Yeah. Of the
That center tower.
The
right
Pinocchio.
behind us.
the Pinocchio.
Oh, you guys short rested while you're in your cells. I meant to,
Oh,
I meant
wonderful.
to mention that. Sorry.
Well, then I'll just be having my spell slots back. How's that sound?
It just sounds right.
You get spell slots back?
Yeah, it's called Arcane Recovery.
That's sick as shit.
It's pretty cool, I guess. Do I find my orb
Um,
in the room, Alex?
Yeah, all your stuff.
Okay.
You got it.
And is Corvus around or?
Corvus is not around.
All right. Well, maybe we now that we've got our stuff, maybe we continue. See what that thing was.
Well, for
Here's the deal.
quick
Giant
one.
neck
Yeah.
feels like maybe a big baddie.
It's a bit reptilian,
Yeah, sure.
Beastie.
Like
the
beastie,
brass ring.
big beastie.
right?
Makes me think maybe a source of life. Also, maybe Texas down there.
Maybe that's your
My dad.
Oh, right. Oh my.
I mean, honestly, that would make things much easier. Because then we'd have we'd have a source of life on our side.
That's one take.
Greg's still not understanding that the group is gonna kill this thing. And maybe his dad too.
Okay. I found this little part of a key.
I had one too.
Get out. Anybody else found one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, I must still be in my cell.
It is. Go back.
Shit. No, I haven't. I'm just kidding. I got it.
Do they all combine together?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you guys kind of, all are holding them up. It does kind of look like they all like formed. They all could be formed together.
Well, if I may, I'd love to cast Mending on it. Now that I
Please.
have my orb back.
Please.
Okay, I'll try at least. It's gonna Mending repair an object you touch.
Safe flight repair.
I will say I'll have to cast this 5 times because it says repair a single break, so I need 4 times. I'll need to combine these 5 pieces.
Is it?
But it does say 2 halves of
It's
a
a
broken
cantrip,
key.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a cantrip.
Is it instantaneous?
It is instantaneous.
Great.
It instantly
Yeah.
kills you if you don't succeed.
But yes, I do that. Does it
Is the
work?
key like
Is it
a key
magical?
to the city? Like, is it huge?
It's pretty big.
It's a comically sized key.
It's not. It's not.
And then when
It's
I hand it
like.
to Grog, it's
And is it like just like a ring and then a line and then like eat, or is it
It's like more
classic house
ornate
key
than that.
kind of thing?
Yeah, it's like it's unique.
Kingdom Hearts.
like a Daedalian key.
Yeah. So you mend this together, and this kind of big key, and it has inscribed on it, used to find what you seek.
Well, duh.
You.
Fake.
Use.
IOU''S.
You what? Use.
Who's guys?
Use to find what you
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I will say, Alex, mending would not have worked if it was magical. Just putting that out there. Okay, cool. I don't think it's a magical key, so I don't know if there's like a way we can like make this work for us, but I don't know. You'll see here it says use to find what you seek.
I think.
To find what you seek. Which is interesting.
Yeah. Which is helpful. We are seeking 2 things in order of importance. Grog's dad,
Yes.
Tex,
Thank you. Yes, Tix.
and if we have time,
If we have time, yes.
an immortal source of life.
Yeah. Killing that.
Killing it.
Cool. Yeah. What are you gonna?
And
what
if
do you
they
mean?
happen
don't
to be
know.
the same thing,
What?
if they happen to be the same thing,
Go ahead.
We're going
then
to
then we might.
have to.
I think
Grog, I need to hear you say it.
I just don't know why we plan on that. Feels like
Alright.
there's no way my dad is that snake thing, right?
That's
Alright,
John.
no.
You're right.
It's probably not true.
Are there any locked doors?
Not in the room.
So did we when we
A
were
clue.
when we went down the
There is a locked door somewhere.
there are many locked doors. They are cells. Get out.
We're leaving our gear room. I'm leaving our gear room.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
What time is it?
Like in real
in
life.
game world? Is it nighttime?
Time was
It's whole time.
No, well,
Not
we
explained,
sailed
time.
through the night.
It's whole
so-
time, dude. And you're sitting there. It's probably like mid
I
afternoon.
just didn't know if it was like dark deep down in this deep dark tunnel thing or hole, or if it was like we're just doing this in broad daylight.
Good question.
It's kind of like island time.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's like
You ever been to
it's dim
Margaritaville?
light.
In his hand.
It's dim light.
It's 5 o'clock.
Okay,
But,
so
but there's some
Can I drink?
sunlight. Yeah.
I'm peeking out the door. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything. You just see the ramp up, and then the corridor kind of leading
Kind of.
in,
Yeah,
yeah,
perpendicular.
down.
Okay. Well,
Let's do it.
I'm going out. I'm going down the
Okay.
perpendicular corridor.
You guys all follow.
Yep.
And this is a blank hall, or is there anything lining the hall?
Not really lighting, just like a few torches maybe.
Okay.
Until you guys get to this kind of ornate, like caged door, basically. Yeah, it's got a big keyhole in the middle of it. But you can see through it, and you can see that it leads out into kind of the middle of that platform that you were able to see down below. So it like leads out onto one of the bridges into the.
What's the bridge like? Is it covered? Is it
It's not covered.
made of
It's-
metal?
No, it's like a stone. It's like a yeah.
Oh, I'm just all over it, feeling every quarter inch of it.
Yeah.
What do I find?
Should we all do this together?
All hands on the key.
Yeah, we put it in, and we kind of decide, are starting to figure out which way we're
I turn right
Yeah.
while everybody
I'm
else turns
twisting
left.
left.
Yeah.
All right. So it turns and opens, and the door opens, and it leads out into this platform. And
I
yeah.
take the key out just in case it can be used on multiple doors.
Okay.
Master key.
Bridge over an abyss.
Bridge over an abyss.
Now that we're there, can we see any better what's at the bottom?
You're not onto the bridge yet.
No.
We just are looking at the bridge.
You're just like looking out.
On the bridge.
Now it seems like
I want to get on the
I
bridge.
mean,
Yeah, I guess we. Okay, so yeah, what are there guards or anything, or what is at the end of the bridge?
The end of the bridge is the platform, and then you can see there it's like other bridges spindling out from it.
Oh, are we just trying to get to the bottom?
I'm really unsure. I mean, there's nothing above us that's of value, but
We probably need to find Corvus.
Oh yeah, he must have.
yeah, I thought he said he'd meet us.
Yeah. So.
And at the end of the day, we're trying to get down to that beastie.
Sorry, one other detail in the like. In the middle of the platform, like out, you can see like kind of look down. You don't have a great view of like everything that's out into the, but you can see like sitting in the middle of the platform is like a little bottle with a note
Oh my gosh.
scrolled into it.
Who's the sneakiest?
Uh,
Not me.
Just in
Grog,
the middle
so,
of the platform.
Grog equips his Sentinel shield,
Oh.
and
Where'd you get that?
from Bogdan Flynt.
Sick.
And so it's wearing that, and then I think as he does that, kind of looks at the rest of the group and is like, feels like that's our only way. The only other way is to go up, and I mean, we all came from up, right?
I did.
Even if we make it back up to the top, but it's just gonna bring us down.
Totally. So, feels like we have to go. So, Grog brandishes his great club with one hand. No, sorry, wet spear with one hand. And then the Sentinel shield, and just kind of starts to charge out. Not like sprinting, but like
Yeah, just
confidently
you move.
charging.
You go through the door.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow?
I do. Pueblo follows.
I mean, like, this bridge, like, everybody can see us, right? Like, all the guards in the whole place.
All the prisoners.
Oh, okay.
In theory, yeah.
In theory, if they're looking down.
If the
but-
guards are, in the hallways, they might not have visibility.
We do know that the bell thing, which I guess isn't a big deal now, we know that the bell thing at least somehow sends.
I think it would be really sick to have a cowbell and the horn for the brass wraith.
Mm-hmm.
Just make like a band out of the
Trophies.
instruments that
Yes.
summon them. Would love that. Would love to get the cowbell if we can. It also worked really well for us last time that we summoned the monster on our own terms.
That is true.
But
Just, and you know.
just a thought, if we come across any cowbells, I mean, I could.
I'm not gonna run out
Magically
there
search
with
for
Grog.
it.
You're not even going with them?
Well, I was gonna like wait at the other side of the bridge. I don't know how big it is, but.
I think I'm gonna wait with Whitaker too. Like at the
Because it's
start.
They're
of
just
the
seeing
at
what
the start
happens.
and then bridge and then the bottom.
But you guys have gone through. Yeah. So
We're just at the precipice, like at the other end of the bridge.
the beginning of the.
I'm the
sorry,
only one on the
you
bridge.
guys open the door and you walk, and you all walk through, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
And then there's a bridge.
you step through, the door immediately shuts behind you, and
Is this the one that I got the key?
yeah,
Back
you
out
got the
of?
key
Look at
back
that
out
shut
of,
behind us.
shuts behind you.
Like dramatically? Like in
Yeah,
a natural
like-
way, or like it was just on a hinge?
No, like it like
I am
Clearly
curious.
there's
Like
something-
it wasn't a door
yeah.
that just closed. It's like something did that.
well, it like yeah, it's not just being on a hinge. It's like
Okay.
it closes as if
With
like,
force.
You're not,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so I think that's a good place to stop.
Oh,
Makes sense.
As Grog crosses the bridge.
Grog's halfway.
Grog's on his way across the bridge. And so there we so yeah, so just to make just for posterity. So you're walking across the bridge.
Oh yeah.
You're going with him.
Oh yeah. Let's freaking go. Dream.
You guys are waiting
I'm-
behind.
I was slower off the block, but I am going across.
Okay?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang back just to see if anybody like
Get these.
calls out, "Hey, look at those guys down here!"
Yeah.
Or a giant monster comes up.
I'm
and
with
says,
Bridge Team
Yeah,
because
the
now I
old
can
time
cast
music man
Levitate
says,
again.
"Hey, look at those guys!"
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Hey, what's going on down there?